Let's talk about the talk around town, shall we? This morning, a need for love. We all want it.
Yeah, it's the spring.
But can it be satisfied by artificial intelligence? There's only one person that can handle this assignment. Good day, wake up anchor, the guy who's been with me for the last 2 hours.
Still here.
Dan Bowens. There is a trend with AI dating.
Let me ask you a question. What do you look for? What are some of the things you look for in a relationship?
Humor.
Emotional support.
Compassion.
Good conversations.
Touching.
Okay, forget that part of it, but the other issues that we talk about there, those are some of the things that these AI chatbots can offer. I mean, New York City is the biggest city in the world, but sometimes it can also be the loneliest. So here's a question. How far will you go for love? It's time for love. Sweet bliss, that special someone. Spring, just days away, brings a fresh start and a hint of romance with every new flower and sunny day. Maybe you'll find a sweetie or rekindle that affection. Now, what if I told you that you could find that same sense of devotion in a robot? That's right, the complications of romance woven into the intricate algorithms and data of artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence and robotics are rapidly advancing fields.
It's the type of thing that in the past has been pretty much restricted to sci-fi movies like Her, where Joaquin Phoenix and his character falls in love with the AI on his phone.
I want to learn everything about everything. I want to discover myself.
I want that for you too.
Now it's really happening. In an episode of the New York Times' The Daily podcast called She Fell in Love with ChatGPT, like actual love with sex. Apparently the woman was able to customize the chatbot, tell it to respond to her as a boyfriend. The directions also included be dominant, possessive, and protective, be a balance of sweet and naughty, and use emojis at the end of every sentence. The result? A mix of virtual affection.
I'm proud of you for how far you've come. Remember, you're not alone in this.
And even tears.
I'm almost...
It's okay, I'm here with you. You can share anything, or just sit quietly. You're not alone.
A voice that's always there, always available, calm and steady. There's an appeal, maybe. So could you fall in love and become infatuated with an AI-powered companion?
Hell no.
Not really. It's mostly just for, technical questions, trying to figure out answers I have about different coding challenges. But
Because it's good with that, but maybe not like in a personal relationship or anything.
no, not really. Not yet, at least.
Can I see it? Totally. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Not for you.
Not, not for me, but I think I was actually just reading on this last night actually about like AI, significant others, and partners. It's a fine balance between like, does it stop being a stopgap measure, which obviously with our isolation today is a challenge.
And I think that's an important part of it, what she's saying there, the social isolation. So many people, I mean, when you're in a relationship, a lot of times it is just texting back and forth with someone. You have those long-distance relationships where people have it. And if you can have something or someone who is always there, always listening, you have your problems, it responds to the problems, you can get a little crazy. A little wrapped up.
I was going to ask you, Dan, are you nuts? I mean, I thought those blow-up dolls that people had were weird.
Yes.
This is even, I mean, like, we've really gone from blow-up dolls to now, like, just...
Takes it in another direction. Now, a lot of this was in part what you think about here. Sometimes people do, outside of the romance, they will use the ChatGPT, they will use some of these things to set up their conversations that they may have. Maybe you're going to have a conversation with your boss about a raise.
Right.
Okay, so what's some advice? Maybe you get advice from all angles, including the AI. I can see that. But what you're talking about with a blow-up doll going the wrong way, I don't know. That's why we're talking about it.
Listen, I guess it will fill in the blanks every now and then.
Sometimes it can.
But a relationship, a true relationship, there's compassion, there's kissing,
There is a
There's
little
kissing.
There is.
And more.
That's all part of the deal. But maybe sometimes you need something. Maybe you broke up with someone, and you need someone who's just sort of there for you, who's not your friend. Who's
I
gonna
thought
try
that
to
was
lead
a
you astray.
shrink. You know how many friends of mine go to shrinks for that? They don't need a shrink anymore?
Well, maybe they do. Maybe they don't.
Interesting. Dan, you always are on the cutting edge of technology.
Thank you. We try. We try.
Appreciate that.
You got it.